cards, and on the back of my card is my website. There are details on that website, many, many, many details that I would just ask you to go to. I want to first recognize my sweet wife, Lori, of 28 years. You can read about me on my website. There's several options to check out. One is about myself. There's a lot of information there. As I talk about my sweet wife, you can read about her in Proverbs chapter 31. I just think she's just a precious lady. I want to congratulate Waco and surrounding counties for finally getting rid and getting a new congressman. And the way that you did that, is because you said we must change the status quo. You know, we cannot continue to be insane. You know, Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And so I'm hoping that none of you people here are tempted to be insane next March and elect to the United States Senate another career politician. Folks, I am sick and tired of career politicians. That's why I am running. I am a small businessman. I'm not a career politician. I'm a 50-year-old pro-life Christian man from Magnolia, Texas. I've got 2 funeral homes, 2 small cemeteries, a crematory. Let me tell you something. I'm a small businessman. I know what it's like in this economy. There's details on my website that you will see that I am a small government person. And specifically with regard to small government, it's because this Constitution has been shredded time and time again, and it's time that we restore it. One of the ways to restore it is by dismantling the power structure in Washington, D.C. We need to send power back to the states. Everything from agriculture to wastewater treatment plants. I'll give you 2 quick examples. I've been on the school board in Magnolia, unpaid, for 15 years. A lot of these gray hair came from the Department of Education. And so what we need to do, and I'm very serious about this, is we need to repeal all federal legislation from pre-kindergarten through 12th grade and say to the states, you educate your children as you deem appropriate, because guess what? If the senator and the reps that are here today, if we don't like the way they run anything, we can vote them out. You cannot vote out a bureaucrat. That's just one example of how we need to get power back to the states through the form of block grants. We've got to tighten up the criteria for all these welfare programs. We've got too many people sitting on this part of their anatomy. They need to be out working, and we've made it too simple for them to qualify for government benefits. This is where I'm also unique. I have pledged everywhere I go that I will serve 1 6-year term. Nobody has their hooks in me. Many of my opponents are even going out of state to raise money. They've got so many hooks in them that when they go to the airport, they have to go through a special line because all the machinery goes off, okay? Nobody will have their hooks in me. I would be a true citizen legislator. We must get back to that. I know that Congressman Flores is committed to that. After a few years, he's going to come back and either retire or have his day job again. And we've got to get back to that. Now, I don't have enough time to talk about my positions on border security, energy, and things like that. But I just ask you, in the remaining seconds that I have before I get knocked over the head, that you will please check me out. This forum that's happening on August the 13th, I have to share with you something real quick. This common man from Magnolia, in 2 forums, one in Houston and one in San Antonio, shocked the establishment by coming in 2nd place in the straw polls at those forums. And why did that happen? It's because people are responding to a message that is common sense with specific details. When somebody says, oh, just trust me, I've proven myself, I don't need to give you any details, you better run from that candidate as far as you can with your hand over your wallet, okay? And so, I'm not saying that you're going to agree with everything, but details are important to me. I am tired of being told by the establishment, here you go, we have called the crowd for you. We've approved these candidates for you to choose from, Republican voters. Now here you go. The elitists have got it all wrong, and it's time we stood up to them. Thank you for listening.